Hi everyone, I'm JD Hoovener, your host of the Bold Today Show, where you, the inventor or entrepreneur, get your daily inspiration so you can go make the world a better place. All right, we're continuing our 10-part series honoring the inventor, Mr. Johnson, and his Super Soaker invention. We've been looking at the very discrete steps. What are the pieces of a patent document and how to read them? What do they mean, and how should you and your attorney approach the definition when you get to write your own specification for your invention? Today, I want to take some time and address one specific section called the brief description of drawings. And not much attention is normally given to this part of the specification, but I want to give it the full video here today so that there's no misunderstandings. You understand every little part of it and why it's labeled, why it's defined, and how we use certain grammar to emphasize the part of it. So yesterday we talked about the summary and how it painted color upon the invention, but the attorneys were careful, right, in limiting the scope to only cover the embodiment disclosed in the claims, which we'll talk about later. Similarly, in the brief description of drawings, and by the way, there's only 4 figures in this invention, in this specification, the same approach is taken, where wording, as you'll see, we've got it pulled up here for you to take a look at. For example, figure 1, right? This is the top view of a preferred embodiment. So those are very careful words, and it's a brief description, and so of course, given its brevity, every word counts. So the drawing is saying that, look, this is a top view, nothing fancy there, but the fact that it's just one version, right, just the preferred embodiment, allows the later claims to claim broader than that. Say, yeah, that's one version of what it could look like in figure 1, but it could have, A, B, and C embellishments or versions or alternative embodiments. So that's the power of using the right words in the brief description of drawings. It brings those drawings to life and allows them to have a lot more improvements on them, and they'll be able to have a broader claim down the road. Broader claim, of course, means more rights and more value for the invention. So back to the brief description of drawings here for this specific patent, there are 4 figures. We talked about figure 1 being the top, figure 2 and figure 3 are the side and the bottom view of the patent. Whereas the figure 4 is a view that they call a selective view, because it shows depth. It shows a cut view, specifically in that bottle portion where you can see the back wall. The inventor and the attorney wanted to make sure they showed and claimed the interior portions of that chamber. And so whenever functions or structure is being identified within a patent drawing, they oftentimes need to show the interior, right, the inside of that structure in order to do it. And so oftentimes a separate figure is used. In this case, they elected to do a dual purpose, right, the side view and with a cut shown. So you can see that itemized, for example, in numeral 61. You can see that shown is the interior wall cavity of that container holding the water. All right, everybody, if you have any questions at all about patent drawings or specifically about the spec and what's required when it comes to doing your brief description of drawings, hop online, give us a shout. You can book directly from our website, boldpatents.com. You can book a 30-minute consultation with one of our patent attorneys. Have a great day, everybody. Go big, go bold.